A group of 25 teens from 14 different countries banded together to take part in the 3,000-mile bike ride across the United States for 46 days from June 1st in 2015. They came together from all walks of life, united in the pursuit of the freedom of belief. Through rallies, press conferences, and meetings, they spread awareness across the country and hopefully across the world. Freedom of belief. Jenny Zhi and Christine Feng are two of the riders. Jenny is a student in Stanford University now.
So when embarking on this journey, I had three main purposes. One was to spread awareness about the persecution of Falun Gong to Westerners because a lot of them really aren't aware of what's going on in China. Another was to play my part in ending the persecution, which I think is an important cause. And lastly, I wanted to utilize the platform that I had and the freedoms that I had to speak for those who are not as free as me.
Jenny's knees was injured when she fell. There were little rocks. One cut into her knee, cut away with a flash.
Why I decided to keep on riding after my injury? I'm lucky to have been born and raised in the United States away from the persecution. And I can't imagine ever experiencing the horrors that I've heard from practitioners who have escaped the persecution in China. And I think compared to that, my injury didn't really seem like that big of a deal. And now I think I'm doing pretty well in college. I'm in my first year. I'm having a great time. It's just nice to have this sort of grounding, this sort of value, the truthfulness, compassion, forbearance, to serve as sort of, a compass in terms of how I decide to live my life, how I decide to make my decisions. And I think the principles of Falun Gong align very closely with traditional self-cultivation philosophies, and I enjoy that because it kind of gives me a platform to look within at myself, to be reflective, and to kind of see how I can improve myself so that I can be a better version of myself.
Another girl, Christine Feng, got the TD Bank Young Heroes Award for joining this ride. On July 20, 1999, the persecution against Falun Gong in China started. The Falun Gong practitioners who started and worked in America went to Washington, D.C. to appeal for stopping the persecution. Jenny Zhi's father, Sam Zhi, and Christine Feng's father, Jim Feng, were both at Washington, D.C. in July 1999 to appeal the U.S. government and international community to help stop the persecution to Falun Gong together. 18 long years have passed since then. The persecution against Falun Gong is still going on in China. It is a wish and belief of 2 generations that the persecution will be stopped soon, and the freedom of belief can be enjoyed by over 1 billion people